Today we're spectating Rebirth quads, and this team makes one simple mistake that costs them everything. And I promise you guys, you're probably doing it too. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it, subscribe today, and let's dive into the gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite modes to spectate is quads. Why? Because I'm very unforgiving. If I watch a player or a team sit in a corner and hide while they have teammates to help them, I'm going in on their ass. Playing solo, I get the fear, but when you're playing with homies or even randoms, there's no reason to sit still. Now we've got this team, Fierce Snipe Dog, and his team has seemed to won this building. We do have enemies on the outskirts right now, and he's below us, so clearly this guy is beamable by the buy station, and I get the precision, I do. But I would have at least attempted to shoot the enemy for a few seconds that the precision was about to come in at. So when you launch the precision, you get the alert, you have about a 5-second window to take shots, and that's exactly what I would have done. Now we do have teammates below us. All three are below us right now. I like the fact that Snipe comes at a different angle. The execute's kind of wild. Another guy was actually self-resing next to him as well, and that's why the execute's wild right there. Oh, he almost got that shit. Oh, bro. But that's why the execute's kind of wild, because you put yourself in a position to force a reload. I know they were selfing. I'd like the angle change, but if he wouldn't have gone for the exie, he'd already been around the corner and through the doorway by the time he got shot. But because he sat there executing, his rotate was hella delayed, and he got shot in the back because of it. But moving on to TR, and these are my lobbies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Round of applause for SBMM being cranked up. Love it. Y'all have seen our spectating Fortune's Keep and Ashika and Vondel. Those lobbies aren't like this. These guys can actually shoot. But so far, everyone we've seen, movement's pretty good. People playing the tents and the buildings to the best of their ability. Catching enemies out in the open. Doesn't seem like anybody's really missing shots. We got to get this plate popped real quick. Steal that weapon. It's got 38 rounds. You got to make priority, right? Plate and then ammunition. Can't help anybody if you're dead. And you can't kill anybody if you got no plates. All right, and look, right now we've got our teammates seem to be landing back at this building. They really want this building, but I think these guys are 3 stacked, and that's what it kind of looks like by the mini map. So I say that to say, like, we need to either bail from this building or all push it together, because green has died on there landing up there, yellow has died landing up there multiple times, and here is the push. And I don't mind them pushing separate. They just got to collapse at the same time, otherwise they might run into the 4 stack and get picked off one at a time. I don't know where the enemies went. Remember, I can't hear, so I don't know if there's gunshots. Oh, blue goes down. Did he break his ankle? He might have splatted. I don't know. Resible. Look, TR Anastasia, whatever the fuck their name is, taking their sweet ass time. Ansatsu. What the hell is an Ansatsu? Is that a fruit? Is that a fruit? Yeah, we see the bullets on the wall. It's one of the reasons why having bullet holes in your graphics setting enabled is because you can see a lot of gunfire. So even if you can't hear it for whatever fucking reason, at least you can see it. But yeah, this team is not going to leave this fucking area probably ever. And that's one of the bad things about Rebirth, right? It's like, in all the Call of Duties Rebirth has been in, this is kind of the first time people will really just like win an area and not fucking move. You know, people will land here, win it, not move, and just kind of gatekeep. People will win this, not move, and the list goes on. You pick a building, as long as in zone, people are not going to fucking rotate. There's really no reason for people to move around. There's nothing to really get them out there going for kills. I'm starting to wonder if maybe nerfing money, raising prices on things, and giving people a reason to actually get active, I think would benefit Rebirth a lot. I think the fact that money's so abundant and respawns are so abundant and flares and all this random shit, loadouts, all this stuff, people can literally just not fucking move. Although I'm sitting here talking about that, I like the fact they push this team. I do like that. If you guys are still watching the video, please drop a like on it, hit that thumbs up. Let's get to 200 likes. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, because none of you guys are subscribed. Weird. I'm glad they moved. I'm glad they moved. Now, another thing about Rebirth with this map or this game is the fact that teams die so fast, bro. You have 8 teams left in this massive fucking zone. And the games are already pretty short. They're about 12 minutes long. So like, I don't think speeding up the circle is going to help at all, but they got to find a way. One, I think they should throw more players in this game. No doubt about it. But they got to find a way to make it a little bit more active, because this is going to be a very slow ending. And that's not the problem I'm having with Resurgence, is matches like this, dude. unless you're actively pushing, you're just gonna be sitting there not having really much action at all. We got a guy coming up this side of our bridge right now. Why is he using the scope? This thing's disgusting. Ew. How are you gonna have a name like Snipe Dog and you're fucking using the BP? It doesn't make any sense. You see this guy? You see this peasant right here? If you sit in tower in Rebirth, I hope you stub your toe every fucking day of your life, you shithead. And I'm not mad because you kill me. You just piss me off when I'm trying to fight other motherfuckers and I got you trying to come down my throat. Stop camping tower. There's a player in every lobby. Every lobby, someone's like, I gotta sit in tower. But yeah, like it puts so much pressure on the rooftop and they're not gonna get any kills, but it's like, dude, if you're trying to like peek a ledge and shoot down on something, they're just gonna fuck with you the whole time. I think something's wrong with them in their mind for them sitting there because it just doesn't make any damn sense. I do think we're spectating the team that's going to win the game though. They're playing together. They're decently aggressive. They're not the most aggressive team in the world, but they're definitely not camping little pussies. That's for damn sure. UAV up. We're throwing up another UAV. Very questionable, but okay, I guess. We've got two enemies that one team that can be easily gate kept. These guys look like they're pushing out, so we could honestly push the fuck out of that. Uh-oh. The scary part about that shit, jumping out of one guy, is you're playing quads, homie. I know they have a UAV, but motherfuckers still love the run ghost. And you could honestly just jump down right into your fucking death. Look at the movement. Look at the movement, baby. Just simple. Oh, oh, you are ass. I love that on our eyes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love the fact the team's collapsing from a whole nother angle. I'm surprised Rise bailed back as much as he did with his team right there. That's kind of crazy. There's a guy to your left too, big dog. It's like he didn't even see him. I mean, thank God he didn't because he saved his teammate's life, but yeah. All right, so be honest, guys. How many of you guys spent $80 to get the monkey fist? This is me. I think if they remove kill streaks from Rebirth, this map would play 1,000 times better. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, it's a first-person shooter. Like, you need to allow the players to rely on their gun skill and strategy more than just spamming streaks at fucking buildings. You know, I do like streaks for people in towers and on water tower and shit like that. I get that. But overall, dude, I think it fucks the flow up. You get to end game, you're in a great position, you've outsmarted the enemies, and they start spamming with streaks. Like, what do you do? What do you do? At what point are you giving tools for people to use or just, like, making the game hella annoying? I like Anastasia. Anastasia out here fucking clearing every goddamn corner efficiently as a motherfucker, dude. Using some off-the-wall builds, too. My man said, I don't need meta nothing. Got an M4 and a... this. How's the monkey fist, though? It's a 2-hit kill. It's just a skin over the knife. Small knife between your knuckles. Pick that flare up. No, you're throwing. Bro, that just shows you how much people do not pay attention to loot. And I know you don't want to focus on loot, but when you get a kill, especially in game, dude, you gotta just look. If you see a big red box, pick it up. You never know if you're gonna need your teammate back. This could cost them the game later on. We don't even, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I do still think they're gonna win though. They're the only team really worth a fuck. Your boy. Woo! Now, to be fair, looking at this position right here, dude, I kind of want the high ground, bro. I want to go ahead and push this. One, our two teammates are up there. Two, it's easy to shoot down on enemies. If we come down low, bro, I just don't know if these guys are gonna be able to win it. They have to really rely on their teammates to help them out because when they get in the open, they're gonna be pinched. If they even survive that long. I like what these guys are doing. This is the strategy they need to do. You got to play the high ground. You got to win the fights up here. But again, it's going to be hard being split up in teams of two, especially with Fear Snipe shooting walls and shit. So unfortunately, that team loses. One guy on the bottom ended up dying. We have one enemy left. Again, if we would have pushed this together as a 4-man, there's only 3 enemies. I think they could have gotten it. At least would have been a better option. It is kind of nuts that the whole team backed out. Your boys sitting on 15 and they just left. No, I mean, especially the buy stations being in the game, bro. Like, wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? He said, fuck it. I'm not letting you kill me, bitch. I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't have any idea what the hell your boy was doing. He was a good player. That was stupid. That was fucking stupid. That was so dumb, dude. I had my money on that team too. I thought for sure they're gonna win.